Yo, what's going on, guys? Camilo here. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for tuning in on today's update. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Helps my channel grow. Please click that like button. Again, it also helps my channel grow. And hit that bell notification icon so you'll be notified when I upload these videos, because you do not want to miss one single bit of it. All right, we've been calling out our wave analysis. Let me just backtrack. Our wave analysis has been on point since August the 19th low. Actually, let me backtrack. Since July the 20th, July the 19th low. All right, so we've been, calling out each wave at a time, taking, trades here and there, because there is still that the possibility that we've been hitting a top. All right, and we're just going to stall there for a bit and then we see a sell-off. But it's less likely that that's happening. I mean, again, I can't tell the future. I only know the wave counts, and what the wave counts and my preferred interpretation is telling me is that we are still heading on higher. But there's still, as a Elliott wave analysis or technician, whatever you call it, okay, you always have to have a plan B or your alternate account, all right, to refer back to in the event that you roll over. And how do you trade those two in between? You just have good risk management. So if this is something that you want to explore, if you want to see an alternate account for what we're looking for on the indices, and you want Elliott wave analysis for any of your charts, hop on into Discord, to the Trending Waves Discord. Okay, the link to the Discord group is down in the comments section. It's totally free. Come on in, just sign up, and you'll be ready to go inside our Discord group. Again, but this is only for 3 or 4 days time period. You get to explore what we use there, what we do, and the whole 9 yards. And if you like it, you stay. If you don't, then no hard feelings. But if you've been watching the videos, you'll know that this information that I'm providing is pretty accurate. So whatever. Anyway, coming into today, right, we, from our videos yesterday, we were looking for a brief, another sell-off, or not a sell-off, but more pullback coming into the markets. And we're now going into our common fib zones of the 23.6 and 38.2% retracement. So those two levels are 449 and 446. Okay, now you see here that the 449.04, or that region, is holding as support. Okay, we briefly touched it today on our initial drop. Okay, and then we bounced off of it, but then we just sold off ever so slightly. So my hunch is that we may see price action go down towards the 38.2 or anywhere between those two zones. Okay, and why is that? Because that level is clear support. As you can see here, looking at price history, right, this is a clear area where price action stalled for a bit before deciding to break out. Okay, so we can anticipate doing the same thing, and then we go on. Clearly, this looks like 5 waves. All right, so we are correcting in the wave 2. So we have up in 1, down in 2, 3, 4, and 5 to complete the wave 1. ABC pull back into the wave 2. Now taking you down to the 15-minute time frame. Actually, let's dissect this count and let's take a look at what's going on here. So from the wave 1 high on August the 30th, we went on in A. So 1, 2, 3 pullback, 1, 2, 3 pullback in B. Okay, hitting the 1272 retracement support, resistance. Now we're going down in 1, up in 2, 3, 4, and we're looking for the final 5th wave. Now, is this final 5th wave complete? Let's dissect this into the 5-minute time frame and let's take a look. All right, so actually I had this here for our members. So we went down in 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe this is already the completed 5th. Now, if that's the case, then this will be a truncated small 5th, but I don't know if that'll be it, right? We may see further price action. So you see here that there is already 5 waves, or the 5th wave on in progress, but clearly we see 1, 2, 3, at the very least the 4th, and at the very least the 5th on the way. All right, so we may see price continue on lower coming into tomorrow, ideally between these two zones, or maybe the 100% extension. So this 100% extension is from the wave 2 to the 3, and extended to the 4th. You get a 100% extension. Obviously, we can go to the 618, but we already surpassed the 618. So the next target to look for is the 100. And clearly, it is with sandwich between the two fib levels of the higher degree. All right, so over to the 1 hour time frame to review quickly before we dive into the Qs. We're just looking for a little bit more downside, and then we head on higher. Okay, if by any chance we continue lower, all right, to potentially fill this gap, the gap here is at, let's take a look, at 445.11 and 443, then that'll be the 50%. All right, so the 50% and the 618 are two zones to be watching if we fail to hold this zone. All right, guys, so that's it for the SPY. Over to the Qs. On the 1 hour time frame, the Qs, actually, let's go down into the 30-minute time frame. So from the August 19th high, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, wave 1 completed. Now we're looking for A, B, right? 1, 2, maybe another third wave, 4th, and 5. So you can see here, probably the Qs will be lagging when the SPY will start breaking out, right? Because those two right now are not lining up correctly if this is the wave count. Obviously, this may not be. And you know, we can just have probably the wave B here, and then the wave 2 just comes into completion here at the 1272 or the 23.6% retracement. So A, B, 1, 2, and 3 down to the C. That is yet to be known until we see what happens coming into tomorrow. So consider that we will see some price action to the downside on Friday, and then potentially a reversal if it holds throughout the day. All right, over to the SMH, which was the only green sector on today from our list. We're still holding the wave count intact. Okay, so from the August 19th low, we went up in 1. We're still looking for an A, B, C completion. Okay, maybe the wave C completed here, and this is just the makings of the wave 1. All right, this is yet to be known, but clearly it is holding our levels of support at the 100% extension, which is that extension of the wave A versus wave B. You get the 100% of on wave C, and we were already within the 23 and the 38.2% retracements. All right, guys, so that is a good sign. We may still head on higher, but if not, then consider that perhaps the wave C is still ongoing. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the final 5th wave is on its way. All right, so over to IWM, same deal. You know, maybe the wave C is also still ongoing. This is, you know, I keep on saying maybe, maybe not. It's because I don't like jumping into trades that quickly. I want to wait for, especially during corrections. Okay, during corrections is the time where you have to be very careful, and you have to watch for previous price action when you're taking fib levels. All right, where those fib levels fall within the chart. Okay, you got to look at its history, all right, where it can find some confluence with support and resistance levels. Okay, and so when that happens, you can, you know, have some sort of conviction that if price reaches those zones, then you can be in the clear to try and execute a trade. Okay, now maybe here the wave 2 is still ongoing, but not until we see a completed support area. Okay, the support zone is within this cluster of price action. Then I can anticipate that maybe, okay, is ready, the IWM is ready to go, or any of the indices that we just reviewed, they are all ready to go. Okay, this doesn't look impulsive to me just yet. All right, this is not impulsive at all. There is overlap in price action. This is not 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, so perhaps the wave C is still ongoing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the final 5th wave down to the 38.2 and the 50% retracement. All right, guys, so I hope that's clear. Quick update for today. Thank you so much. Very excited coming into tomorrow. Thank you to all who have joined Trending Waves. Again, it's totally free. The link to the Discord group is pinned down in the comment section. Subscribe to the channel, and I shall see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Bye-bye.